Okay, he can't block him at all. Yeah, impossible. Alright. Alright, leave. That's what I wanted. I don't know. I found a new you. That's bad news for you. choices a decision. My days, choices a submission. Got something to say. Something make you turn. What can I do for you? I make a difference. Friendship and loyalty. That's all in this game. If you know
Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills. We're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. Fielded at the 7. This return makes it up to the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Looking to throw right away. Escapes the pocket. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Might just be a little late to get the ground game going, opening up this game with back-to-back passes. But when you come out of the gate slow and you put yourself behind the sticks, you really don't get into that rhythm you want to find early.
3rd and long for him here. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
The Bengals send out the punting unit. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. He takes this a little short of midfield. And not only does he go in the wrong direction, but he's stopped for a net loss on the return. And after the punch, the offense comes out onto the field. And it'll be Jaguars football. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Escapes out to the left. Throwing this back in the end zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
This is an excellent job, Kate, right here by the defense to deny that big play and make them earn it offensively. If they want to reach the end zone, they're going to have to scrap and fight right through them.
2nd and 10 now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup, and that's a Jaguar 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. They go play action here. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown. The Jaguars don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Setting up a throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
They motion the slot man right. Here he is on 3rd and long. This one taken in by Chase. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Here's the snap on 4th. He's got it to his running back. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the 1st. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 41. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm sure Coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. He'll throw it yet again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They'll throw it again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make it impact later.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long.
Oh my gosh.
Incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I need 1 pick from my damn thing.
Well, he found the route he wanted pretty quickly, Brock, but maybe, I don't know, he telegraphed who he
It's
wanted a
2
little too
picks,
much
I
because
think.
that defender sure
Oh my
got
God.
there just as the ball arrived to force it loose.
Yeah,
Garbage.
this is one of those tough moments as an analyst, right? Because offensively didn't get the job done, but I'm going to give the gold star to the defense. Anytime you make contact and you disrupt that pass, that's a job well done defensively.
They've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Chooses to bring this one out. Not much on the return. Should have kept that one in the end zone as the tackle's made at the 15-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Throwing from the gun here. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Working quickly here. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Here we go, 2nd and 9.
Good damn!
And no turnover, it's going to stay with the offense.
We also had the brief moment of full-on hit.
Hey, damn, I ain't seen him get hit like that in fumble. You got smacked.
He kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become two.
Damn, chill out.
Before any defenders could.
So near to
Yeah, they hit my nigga like that.
The drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. He has it at the 22. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Big kick on that one, 62 yards.
All right, let's catch up quick. Let's get where we came from.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive.
You so ass, man.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Right,
That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And now they face 2nd down.
But I like this shit ain't let me hit, so until that shit happen, I still can't decide. Thought of that problem, I can't even text it, I can't even lie. You ain't got to play, you ain't got shit to say.
Look into the air here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
Oh my god, bitches just had a civic. I make a condo son of a hundred.
Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. Motioning left is their running back. It is caught left side. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. He's going to throw this one. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Finds his man over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A 19-yard pick, and that's going to move the chains. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He's on the move.
Why did he do that?
The 40 on that play.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
From the 40 on second down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in the hurry up here. They motion the tight end over. They'll throw on 3rd and long. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. The rookie from Oklahoma has it.
So many throws in the league attack this area of the field. They love to attack the slot. And for these defenders who have to play that area, it takes great reaction. It takes tremendous intuition. And then just a spatial awareness of understanding where you are amidst that space to go take the ball away. That is well done.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10.
How?
Connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be
How are you missing a drive?
Here's a throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. On the move, past the 40. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. They get to a way behind on this one and take him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Trying again, following the set. Complete over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target coverage, creating opportunities for big completions.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Throwing now off play action. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Jaguars in a punt formation. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And this one gets out of bounds. It was pushing some distance towards the goal line, but gets out at the 5. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Working quickly here.
Look at Flippy, that's a better corner over there.
Back now, pressure on it, and he won't find an escape. They converge and drop him for the safety. Always hurts to do this. They give up the safety and now have to kick it away. Takes it in at the 21.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut. Offense up to the line fast. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He puts some air under it, deep down the middle it goes. And the
He dropped it.
He
Yeah.
had it for a moment in the end zone, but just couldn't secure it. What a chance for him. That's a rough incompletion to stomach.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Getting out to his left. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he nearly takes it to the red zone before going out. It's a pickup of 26. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
And he finds him in the end zone for the touchdown. The Jaguars grow their lead just before halftime. On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars bump the lead up to 13 points. Out to kick it away, here's Moody. Here's a return from the 7. And he doesn't get very far on the return, just beyond the 5-yard line.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
Back to throw on 1st and 10. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Jaguars take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I get 2 more touchdowns, man.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Throwing now from the gun.
Wow, he went to the flat.
He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. On 2nd and 5 now. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Jaguars boat racing them to the halftime locker room. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. He'll take this at the 10. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw.
How did he beat you?
Caught, nice gain left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. One final shot before halftime. He puts some air under a deep throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Jaguars are stopped on that return, so that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost and a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here.
Bro, there's no way you don't block him, bro. You have nasty streak and all kind of stuff as your ability, bro. I'm not accepting that, bro. You have to get that block, bro. There's no way you're not blocking him.
On 2nd and 7.
That's like one ability that don't work this year is nasty streak.
As he nabs another touchdown, Brock.
There's no way you didn't power clean that nigga.
Who haven't scored or only have one touchdown today are coming over you saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kay. Like, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
You don't stop a red light at night, nigga. You don't never stop a red light at night, man.
Return starts at the 9.
On my fights, man.
And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped.
Let's look at the pass today. Man, on the ice, nigga. Let's take my paper check. Got you on the right, nigga.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Is it holding up? They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Take a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't go backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. I've had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
Another try following the sack. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Dose of the hurry-up offense here. 3rd and long for him here. And they pick him up again. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a 2nd half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series. And he gets to the end zone, touchdown. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars grow their lead yet again. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody.
I can't agree because they know my bills.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Shake off that previous INT. And they pick him off again. And the Jaguars take over on his 5th interception of the season.
You know that quarterback, he's out in Denver now, Kate, Russell Wilson, he loves to say the separation is in the preparation. And when you're facing a DB that is all over the ball and now adding a 2nd interception to his ledger today, you know this guy was prepared, did his homework, and he's gone on this field today, and he has been a difference maker.
And he's able to push this down to the 12. Offense in the hurry up here. Another carry for him. They get 2 on the play, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They give it to him again. Has them the touchdown. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. On is Moody for the extra point. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down quickly right inside his own 10.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is the worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive. It's out. That's a live ball. Bouncing near the goal line. Jags pick it up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. 1 play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
They'll try and punch it in. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Going ground game again here. But he runs it across. Touchdown! The Jaguars capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Starting at the 10. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. A lot of grass ahead. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Jaguars capitalize on yet another interception thrown in this game.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars continue piling onto this lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Has this at the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. From the 23. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why. And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And it'll be their football. The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7. They'll throw it. Flush down now to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he goes down a little short of the 40. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st. Throwing from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here's a give up the middle. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Third and just 2 to go. Pass play now. Escapes out to the left. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that will set up 1st and goal. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Jaguars are running them out of the building. On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jaguars tack on 7 more to their lead.
One more for him. Good, next one.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Right up up the gut. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. All right, here we go, 2nd down. They'll run here, following the penalty. Through the defense it goes, room to burn. 40. Into the red zone. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals putting up points in a game decided. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals take 7 points off the deficit. They're going down swinging. We see here, getting ready for an onside kick. And this is covered by the Jaguars. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
But like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Stop, nigga.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game.
I'm going to whip all 3 of y'all up. Stop trying to go in there, bro. Damn, Pats.
Another one for Gibbs. And he'll go down here at the 16. A 1-yard gain on the play. And that's a Jaguar 1st down. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And he drives this forward to the 6.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Go down, motherfucker. Leave. Not even up here. Go down.
Power through and up for a 1st and goal.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
No, you're not seeing things incorrectly, folks. You do not need glasses. They are, in fact, lining up to punt on 1st down. Airing it out to start this drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
The give here on 2nd. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Working quickly here. Throwing on 3rd and long. And they pick him off again. And the Jaguars take over on his 5th interception of the season.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all. And it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Jaguars moments away from win number 12. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. 2nd down now, 7 to go. A give left side for Gibbs. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Now Gibbs.
You ass.
They've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Hey, these DBs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
Their punter making his way out now.
I got this.
And he'll try to hit this one well.
Damn, he almost blocked it.
Get much into it. And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. That's incomplete left side.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered gate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
He'll throw again on 2nd down. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make it pay.
They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. This one misses the tight end. And 4th and 4 coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Desperation time here on 4th. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. The Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers gonna win a lot of football games. They kept the football, they forced a couple of turnovers, and that was a big part of the difference in this one. So for Brock Ewart, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Jaguars as we say so long from Cincinnati.